Okay, what we're doing here is we are looking at a Google search for the book called Rogues Snowflakes. And believe it or not, that's me. You see Barnes & Noble's first, Barnes & Noble. You see Amazon.com second. Now, I got to tell you a little something about that. I actually had to contact the Better Business Bureau. All I saw was third-party book sales, no Amazon.com links that you could actually touch and go directly to Amazon.com and order the book. All of it was third-party sales, and there's no proof that there's no proof of any sales, and I'm even right now, I'm still showing 0 sales, but it was weird how Amazon.com was not there. So I contacted the Better Business Bureau and said, I did a book on Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, but when I pull it up on the Google search, it only shows third-party sales, so no one can go to Amazon.com directly. And what they did was change to Amazon.com. But there's a few things they did not change, and we'll get into that real quick. Amazon.com, they finally changed. You're seeing it. Sorry for holding it so long. So I want people to be aware of what could be happening if they sign up for Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. Be careful to check on if you're only coming up with third-party book companies, because they could be having sales behind your back and you don't even know it. Because I still got 0 sales right now. I only contacted them about 2 days ago, and then from just those 2 days, I think it was yesterday, Amazon.com showed up yesterday, and I said, oh my gosh, finally? Would you have to contact the BBB, or they were just really ripping authors off? You must be a really greedy person there, you know? And you can't say that the CEO wouldn't know something like that. I mean, how wouldn't he know? Would he be thinking, oh, well, I got all of this extra money. I wonder how I got all, really, does it really work that way? You know, can't be like that. You know, you would have to know that some of these authors are not getting their third book party sales. You know, that's why they only limited that. You know, I had to actually contact Better Business Bureau. Foil. So it's a little bit around the globe, even South Africa, Mighty Aid, Joyride Shop, Take a Lot, South Africa, Books A Million. It's in some popular places. Oh yeah, okay, that's the Japanese sales there. Okay, okay, so let's say you want to go shopping for this book. Now, we're at the main page right now, right? Barnes & Noble is first, and like I told you, I had to go through Better Business Bureau just to get Amazon.com. All of it was third-party booksellers. Watch when I hit shopping. We're shopping now for Rogue Snowflakes. Where is my book? It's not even there. Can't even go shopping for the book. So it really wants to keep you on that main page. And imagine, before I went to the Better Business Bureau, I couldn't get that one Amazon.com. So it was nothing but third-party sellers. So if there was any monies made, I sure haven't seen it, because I'm still 0 sales, but I'll show you that later. See how shopping, just nope, it's not there. Show you everything else but Rogue Snowflakes. So nope, it's not there. See? And that's after. But there's no misspelling in that, so you can see it. See what pops up? Not my book. And it's not going to pop up. But you get the misspelling is not wrong. So what I learned from Amazon Author Central is you have to look the book up through advanced search tool. So who's going to do that, though? Who actually is going to know that? They will look at that and they will say, girl, this book ain't there. That book ain't there, you know. And what they will do is go to the third-party bookseller, because that's exactly what it's designed to do, even though everything's typed in correctly. I'm going to touch books, okay? Because we're saying we're looking for books, right? Okay, you see how it's spelled right now? And it's on books. So we got to wait till it pulls up. It's real funky right now. I don't know what's going on with Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. Okay, it's you see blue highlighted for books and the name. It's as if they're trying to make people buy this book through third-party bookseller, which would be hard to register sales. But if they bought the book directly from Amazon.com, it would register with Google Analytics, and it would register with the site. It's supposed to be an author site that's called what is it called? Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing Sales Report site. And we'll just go ahead and go there. And no sales. And it's been since July 20th of this year. Now this is from, they're showing July 5th, 2021 through September 30, 2023. 0 units ordered, okay, from all that time. Rogue's first book, 0. Total unit, 0. This just means 1 result. So 0 books, but I had to go through Better Business Bureau just to get that one link to show on the main Google page, because whenever I Googled my book to see where it was at, only at third-party booksellers. That's all it was at. I could not get an Amazon.com link. I saw that I had 0 sales. I wasn't making any money. I mean, I need money. I got to pay the mortgage. I got my mom, who's right now, she's, well, anyways, she's in a nursing facility at the moment. But, you know, we need money, right? So this is pretty nasty to do to people when they actually, because that book, the illustrations took me 4 to 5 days for each illustration. So, yes, it is very nasty to do this to people. Anyways, you can see my book here. I mean, not the book, but these are episodes that they do on Kindle Vella. And it said, during our review, we found the author's name, basically rejecting my author's name. I literally was like, okay, I'll call myself Beach Angel this time, or, you know, another name. And I'm like, are they trying to kill sales? Because that's what it sounds like. The harassment was on at that moment, because I said, now I'm just actually being harassed. Not just, hey, you're not going to get paid either. Now I'm actually being harassed. That was my author name from Rogue. So yes, somebody was just getting a little nasty here. I do believe that this is something that the CEO would oversee, because at the very beginning, when I first signed up with Kindle Direct Publishing, I was being rejected there too, and they wanted proof. Like, I literally had to send my identification or something to prove. And I figured that that's a little too personal, but I did, okay? Then they allowed me to sign on. And I'll show you that in a minute. This email here from Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. This was when I was going to do my very first book called Rogues. As you can see, Rogue's first book, Snowflakes. And then it says, confirm your rights of ownership. And it talks about, I have to prove that I'm the original creator. I mean, you know, that's a pen name. You can't really prove a pen name. It's not going to be on your ID, you know. It's a little crazy. And then it says, if you have obtained rights from a third party, I needed to show them that. But this is where it gets a little not really true. If somebody, like, say for instance, I'm Snowflakes, right? But let's say somebody else decided to get onto the platform, and let's say that Snowflakes never did anything with Amazon Kindle. Like, now I closed my account. But let's say someone else had decided to come on and they're going to use Snowflakes. I actually can sue that person, not Amazon, but that person, for any sales that they would have made using my name. So Amazon wasn't going to be in trouble anyway if they signed somebody else up falsifying that there's this person's name or whatever, and it's really not them. They wouldn't have gotten in trouble anyway. I would have been able to sue that person though. But here is when they're just asking for somebody's personal information. And like I said, I felt some harassment here, and it was just a little weird, and it's not cool at all. But it's sad because people need to make money, and it's a lot of time invested in writing a book. And with my case, I do art, so it was a lot of time invested. Anyways, I love y'all. I'll keep y'all up to date on what's going on. I'll see ya. Bye. It kills me every time I look at when I see Beach Angel and Snowflakes, because it was that ridiculous that they actually was harassing me, literally harassing me, when I tried to join Kindle Vella. Because I mean, you think about it, if you're not making, if you keep seeing zero, you have just self-published. You bought $364 worth of books to not self-publish, self-promote. In order to self-promote, you spent $364. You got to be kidding me that you're not going to be trying. So I said, dang, I'm still seeing zero. Well, let me try Kindle Vella. I mean, you know, it's sad, but it's true. And I mean, I spent $364, and a few weeks later, I'm still seeing zero. I'm seeing a whole lot of third bookseller companies. All of these book companies did not show at all. So that's why I knew something else was wrong too. I briefly wanted to say real quick about the email I got back from Amazon, and it's in referencing to one part of it references to where the book will disappear when you hit the shopping tab while you're when you're on the Google main page and you hit shopping, and then the book just completely disappears. They gave me a response to that too, which believe that they're actually blaming Google for that. It says here, if it's not searchable on Google, that I need to contact them, okay? So, I mean, that right there is not even realistic, because that means Google is actually harassing Amazon's authors. So naturally, if Amazon would be losing sales if Google was deciding to just make authors' books disappear, you know, then Amazon would be losing sales. But apparently they're not losing anything, because to just learn of Google is supposedly doing this, making authors' books disappear as soon as you hit the shopping tab, which really keeps it from going to an Amazon.com link, because it just makes a shopper go back to the first page and say, I don't see it when I'm shopping, but I'll see it when it's on the main page, okay? And before, I didn't even have an Amazon.com link. All I saw was third-party booksellers. So again, we know that Amazon is truly trying to make the customer purchase only from third party, because it won't register on Google Analytics. But the way that they actually blamed Google, okay, I mean, really, it's a couple of things that wouldn't even make sense. First of all, if they would lose money, if Google was actually harassment, because this harassment, if Google was actually harassing Amazon and making Amazon's authors disappear, their books disappear when you go shopping for it, okay, Amazon would lose money, right? But in this case, they're really just focusing on forcing third parties, and we know that because Amazon doesn't really have a problem with Google. They're telling me to deal with it. So apparently they're not really that interested in that they're losing authors money, that they're losing money because supposedly Google is the one who's making their books disappear. I mean, you know that it's just a trifling CEO over there right now. And we know that. It really is. And we know that he's pocketing. We know that. You can't blame Google and then not want to take action, because you'll be losing money too. And it would be considered harassment. And we know that it's not Google. I mean, that's just ridiculous, because it does it at Amazon too. When you try to search the book at Amazon too, we've already showed you that. So they're just being ridiculous. I'm going to keep y'all up to date though. Okay, right now we're at where I purchased 80 of my books so that I could self-promote, and the cost was like $364. This is what I was looking for, the order details. Okay, now that's, yep, 386. See the amount there? $364.60 to buy 80 of those books. Of course, that's author price. You get author copies to self-promote myself. Now, like I said, it was only Goodreads and Barnes and Noble. Of course, there was no Amazon.com until after I contacted the Better Business Bureau. But also, after I self-promoted, I saw all of these other companies showing, like, it was a lot of other companies. So I know that sales had started to pick up after I had self-promoted. But of course, I was still showing zero sales. So, you know, it's a very scammy book publishing company at this moment, especially with the CEO that's there now. I think it's horrible scamming going on now. Well, anyways, that's a lot of money to be spending on a book to be self-promoting just to turn around and not have anything. Okay, well, I'll keep you all up to date. Bye-bye.